people, what is up you guys? I'm Harshita and welcome back to the Royal Bliss. As you guys know, I'm a makeup artist and we are born to create, or say we are born to give birth to art. You know, we are always creating and inventing and discovering all sorts of fun stuff to give it a look. We give birth to different kinds of artworks, to adorn it on faces and make that face completely different or out of this world. Every single artist out there is on something to create an entirely different masterpiece. So am I. But certainly there's a different side of every artist, including me. A side who doesn't want to do anything on our faces and just slate casually. A side who want to wipe everything on our faces and just call it a day, or maybe Netflix and chill. Side who can pull it off with just a simple lipstick and nothing on our faces. It's not every time that we love loads of makeup smooshed onto our faces. We even like casual makeup. You can call it our go-to makeup looks. And being a business person, I do need casual makeup for most often. I can't go all day with all that crazy look for business days, can I? I meet people every day, and most of you guys have advised me to do something simple on YouTube, like I'm almost every day. Since it's been a long time for me doing this makeup thing, and you guys have only seen me with all of that artistry on my face, and based on your guys' preferences and demands, today I'm gonna be showing you guys my go-to makeup look. It is the look I prefer wearing every day and everywhere for business. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So of course, first of all, I'm gonna start off with my primer. Next up, I'm taking my Foundation X Concealer Stick. I do use foundation sometimes, but mostly I prefer using my Foundation X Concealer Stick because it's 2-in-1. It's really very handy and you don't need to put so many products on your face. Now I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm gonna drench it in water completely. Now I'll start dabbing it on my face. I know, when I made that shade with my concealer onto my face, it reminded you guys of my last video. It was a struggle, more sort of hilarious, turned out as a complete hideous look. And I would never ever prefer a look like that on myself. But yes, I would have to agree that some hats were really good, like this concealer hat. I've been using this hat pretty much every day when I go out since. I know I said that I'll be using that nose contour and the blush hack, but I do nose contouring very rarely, like once in a really long time. And for the blush, I'd say I don't really like blushing and I never use blush. And I guess you would have noticed that already by now. By the way guys, if you still haven't watched my last video, the one I'm blabbering about for the past few minutes, please check it out here, and let me tell you, it was completely hilarious. It was really fun. Next up, I'm taking my compact and I'm gonna be using a very light amount of it on my face so that it doesn't completely dry and the look stays a little wet, or say like a really healthy glow. Next up, I'm gonna be using my pressed powder onto my face, and let me tell you, I use it sometimes, not often, but yeah, sometimes when I feel like my face is a little bit off today. In those days, this pressed powder helps me so damn much. Just a little bit, use a fluffy brush and just brushing it around. Not something really crazy or wow kind of. Next up, I'm going to take you guys to my favorite part, which is contouring. And I mostly use contouring on just my cheeks. And I contour my face just a little bit. Not like entirely on my forehead or my nose, just a little bit on my cheek. And just like that, I use a little bit of contour on my double chin to try and hide it a bit, and a little on my jawline. I don't usually prefer contouring my nose because my nose is already very thin and long. See? It's really snatched. I like this one. So as I do contouring, I prefer highlighting the high points of my face. And I love highlighting, guys. Like, I was never a highlighter person, but since I started highlighting, I can see that highlighting really suits my face. And I love to highlight all of the parts of my face. My nose, my bridges, my cheekbones, my brow bones, my forehead, my chin. I even love highlighting my upper brow bone. Okay, now that my face is done, now I need to move on to my eyes part, and now I'll start with my eyebrows. I don't know why, but it's a really painful thing when it comes to my brows, and it's really very difficult to give them a shape because as you guys can see, it's completely shapeless. I just like to stroke my pencil upwards a little bit, just like that. You guys can see the difference. I don't even have my brows. This looks a lot more better. And you know what the worst part is? Giving both of my eyebrows the same shape and the same texture, the same color, everywhere. So now finally we're done with my eyebrows, and the best part is here, my eyeliner. And before that, I sometimes prefer using a little bit of eyeshadow, which I want to show you guys right now. So for my eyes, I've already concealed my eyelids, and I'm gonna pack all that with my pressed powder again so that everything stays in place and it doesn't go all crazy. Next up is my eyeshadow, and do you see this really pretty nude color? I really love this color, and I mostly use this one on the outer corner of my eyes. Not much, just a little bit on the lower and a little bit on the upper side. Do you see that depth? I really like it. Sometimes I do add a little bit of black there, but I'm gonna use my eyeliner over it, so we don't have to do that. Now I'm gonna move on to my eyeliner product. I really love using my liquid eyeliner, and the brush is really very thin. Now let me tell you, I mostly prefer cat eyes, so I'm gonna make that. So yeah guys, now that I'm done with my eyeliner and I've made a cat eye, because I'm usually a cat eye person and I love cat eyeliner on my face. It's really pretty and it snatches my face upwards, and yeah, it's really beautiful. Next up, I'm gonna use my mascara. I prefer using my mascara on just my upper lashes. I do have lower lash, but I don't prefer using it on the lowers. Let me tell you, sometimes on the lower eyelids, I prefer using my silver eye pencil, or I just leave it like that. But today I'm gonna leave it just like that because I use this very rarely. Like if I'm to go to a business meeting, I leave it like that, clearly, my everyday look. But if there's something like a celebration or something, I do use this on my lower eyelids. You can use a silver eye pencil, or you can even use your white eye pencil on your lower eyelash. That would work too. Now let's get to our lips part, and sometimes I prefer using my bold lip colors like pink, red, brown, and I prefer them completely matte. But sometimes when I'm wearing bold eye look, I prefer using light colors which are either matte or shiny. But today I'm going to show you guys my gloss look, and for that I'm grabbing my brown lip pencil. I prefer making my lip line very dark. Now I'm going to use my nude lipstick. I want to completely fill my lip with this, even onto my lip liner, so that there is no crazy outlining to be seen. Now next up, I'm going to be using my nude gloss over it, and I'm just going to apply it in the middle of my lips, not anywhere in the corners. Now that I'm done with my lips, my makeup is pretty much done except for my setting spray, and I'm gonna spray a few squirts just like that, and I'm gonna let it dry for a few minutes. So now my go-to makeup look is finally complete. It's all done and it's looking fab. Now let's take a look at it. wow, it was so much fun sharing my go-to makeup look with you guys. Well, I know I did skip a lot of steps in between, like I didn't use foundation, I didn't use blush, I didn't contour my nose or forehead. It was like I skipped some steps, but I do make it up because my concealer was half foundation, half concealer. I use that. I don't use my contour because my nose is pretty much really long and thin, and my forehead is quite small, and I use my bangs to hide it, so I don't prefer that. Usually all that smoosh things, and I try to do all of that stuff really quick, and it's very easy and simple yet decent. So I really love this look. I really like my cat eye look because it definitely suits my look. The gloss is really going with my eye look, and it's really looking very bold. So yeah guys, this was my simple makeup, and I use this every single day whenever I'm to go out, and I really like this look. You guys can even try this at home. It's very decent. It can suit every face, I guess, because cat eye and gloss lip is something that goes with every kind of face and every kind of personality. It shows that how bold you are, and it really boosts up my confidence, and I'm definitely sure that it will do yours too. And I guess this is what you guys must have been looking for as when you said simple. And now I guess this is gonna be it for today's video, but I won't keep you waiting too long for the next. Hope you like this one. If you did, give me a little poop on that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to be a part of the Royal family if you haven't already. Ring that bell to be updated for some random notifications of fun videos. And comment down below if you like my simple go-to makeup look or not. What should I do next? Is this what you guys prefer or what? Just comment me down below. And you guys can even follow me on my social media accounts to be on the blissful journey of the Royal Bliss and my life. Until then, don't forget to spread love everywhere. Hasta la vista.